And let's go ahead and give it a little cut here. And we can kind of see what the inside looks like. Ooh, that looks moist too, huh? There you go. Well, let's give it a little taste. Try that little piece right there, I think. That'd be a good little piece to try. Oh, that is so good. So I found another old-timey recipe. This is an old-fashioned syrup cake. And we're going to be using some Steen's pure cane syrup to make it. And the ingredients are all pretty basic. We're going to have 1 cup of vegetable oil. Go ahead and get that added. And let's see, that's about 1 cup. And we're going to have 1 cup of sugar. Just plain old sugar. And I'm going to do this, my little measure is a 1/2 cup, so I'll basically do 1 cup of sugar. We're going to have 3 eggs. Go ahead and get that in there. Here's my 1 cup of Steen's cane syrup, and this is 100% cane syrup, not they make the half and half, like half fake syrup and half cane syrup. This is 100% cane syrup. And we'll go ahead and mix this up, but not with a blender. Now we'll go ahead and add the cinnamon. This is 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And we're going to add 2 cups of self-rosin flour. If you don't have self-rosin flour, you can make it with 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And that's how I made mine, in fact. So this is 2 cups made like that. I will mix this up, but not with a blender, just by hand. And as you can see, I still got a little bit of lumps in there. I'm not getting all that out. I basically think you don't want to overbeat the ingredients. And now this is water that I bought in the microwave. I'm going to measure out 1 cup of boiling water. And we're going to add that to it. And basically mix this till it's well incorporated. It says mix well, so I'm gonna just go ahead and mix it a couple minutes here. Okay, I actually went ahead and used a little whisk I had, so I got it pretty well mixed now. So go ahead and get you a Bundt pan, and I'm using this. The recipe says to flour it and grease it, but I'm gonna use this Baker's Joy spray. So let me get that sprayed in there. Do it over the sink. Make it a little less messy. Okay, and basically we're gonna go ahead and pour this in the Bundt pan, and we're gonna bake this for 325 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes, or basically until a toothpick comes out clean. So let me get the rest scraped in there. And basically I'm going to just go ahead and stick it in the, pretty much in the middle. I think I'm going to take this, just in case it fluffs up, I'm going to take this rack here and put below it. Yes, I got 325 for 45 minutes. And like I said, I'm going to check it with a toothpick when it gets by the last 5 minutes. All right. So I actually went a little over than what the recipe called for. But I think just my oven, it just cooks a little slower. I went ahead and did 50 minutes total. Put a toothpick in it, came out clean, so that means we're good. So let me go ahead and get it out the oven and get it set on the cabinet over here. So everything's basically, you gotta let it cool for 10 minutes. At least that's what Google told me. Some of them said 25, some of them said 10. So I'm gonna go 10, and I'm gonna flip it on that rack right there next to it. That's my goal. And hopefully it comes out all in one piece. This was actually my grandmother's Bundt can that I got from her house. And yeah, I'm sure over the years I've made plenty of Bundt cakes. So this is my first Bundt cake being made in it. So hopefully when I flip it, everything comes out okay. All right, I'll go ahead and try to flip it and we'll see what happens here. So basically I got my little rack. And I'm gonna just turn it and we'll see what happens. Like I said, hopefully it everything comes out okay. But we shall see. Don't know if it did or not yet. Actually, I think it did. Let's see what happens. Ah, look at that. Perfect. I'm gonna let that cool. And we'll give it a little taste probably tomorrow. I'll just let this cool, and then I'll go ahead and wrap it up in some foil and just kind of let it sit. Boy, that looks pretty, huh? I may take some powdered sugar and kind of sprinkle on top of it a little bit. Okay, so I got about maybe a fourth of a cup of powdered sugar in here. And it should come out pretty light. I want to check it first and see how it came out. So looks like it's gonna be pretty light. This is a one of those lace thingamajiggies that you put on a table to make it, I guess, pretty. So just so I happen to have one. So should give it a nice little pattern with the you know, the little lines. I mean, you could just sprinkle it on it, but I figured I'd try it like this just to see how it came out. So I don't know, let's give it a whirl and see what happens. So I'm gonna just kind of sprinkle it kind of light. Nothing crazy. And that's about it. So, you know, something like that. It actually looks pretty good. So, that's my cake. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up button. Thanks.